What up, guys, and welcome to the coffee shop. This is your host and barista, Eric, and I'm here to give you a Bitcoin price analysis, which is not something I generally do, right? I don't really do price analysis on certain things, but this is really good. I'm really involved in Bitcoin lately, especially this year. I've been putting in positions for a long time, and I want to just kind of drop in my thoughts of like where we are right now, because we are in what's called a price discovery zone. And to give you an idea of what a price discovery zone is, let's just go out to a 16-hour chart, right? Let's do that. And then just kind of squeeze it down. And you can see Bitcoin is at, like, here's where it started, moves all the way along. This would have been, right? This would have been the all-time high previously, which is 73,800, let's say, right? So basically everywhere that is above this price, right? All of this area, this is price discovery. There is no resistance level. There are no resistance levels above this to contend with. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have any resistance. It just means there's nothing to analyze to drive price to. So you need to understand, like, in this regard, if you're trying to like get into Bitcoin at this point, then you need to find out where consolidation was taking place, let the price retest, kind of pull back to certain areas. And that's when you have to start. If you're trading it, you're going to be wanting to trade smaller time frames. But if you're just buying positions, that's when you want to know, are you down into a consolidation area, or is price just kind of moving flat? Is it moving long, or whatever the case may be? But you have to know how to analyze that. So I'm going to give you my basic analysis of what's going on right now. So I often use the Elliott Wave Theory, right? The Elliott Wave structure, to find out like where previous zones were and what leg of the wave that we're in. Okay, so we have this drawdown right here because we had an uptrend and then we had a drawdown, right? This is going to be my ranging market for the most part. I'll look for flat movement in this downtrend. This is the B wave, this is the A wave, and you got B, and then the C wave, and so on. It draws down again, and it's not perfect like this, but I'm basically looking at these pullback areas, and I want to see where they happened previously, right? So let's kind of draw this out very briefly. Over here, we had this long move up, right? Then we had a pullback down here. Then we had a lower high over here, which I'm not really going to contend with. Higher high, which is fine. Okay, we've got this kind of movement right here. This is why I'm saying that we're in a bit of a retest area. Okay, my range is going to be, the range for the market is going to be the previous B wave. We have the A wave here, we got the B wave here. So that's going to be all of this. This is ranging market for me, right? Let me just kind of make this a little bit beefier for you guys to see. Okay. Now this would be the drawdown. Anytime price starts pushing long again here, right? If you consider this to be like the formation of a candle, this would be the body of the candle. So price is pushing up through the body of a candle. But in this price action, you have another drawdown here, right? And this is going to be the body of a candle again, right? So as price starts moving up through this area, let's move this out of the way, all right? Price pulls down and starts pushing up again until it breaks this area. You're still in a ranging market. You can't consider it long yet. And you can see what happens. It takes a nice big supporting candle to break this high, and then it retests. See that? Then you get this little retest of what would be the upper wick of the candle, essentially the same thing. This would be the upper wick of the candle. You get a retest here, and then it starts moving long. This is long market. Okay, this is bullish market, not this. This is not bullish market. This is just ranging long, right? But the problem now is that you are still inside of the previous range. Okay, so you're inside this previous range here. Okay, just looking backwards. Then it creates another one. We can get rid of this. Oh, hold on. Let's take this one. Put this here. We got a new ranging market, right? Makes a high, makes a low, and it pushes up through the range. And if you look again, you need a nice big beefy candle to break that range. So what does this mean right now? All right. What we're getting right now, in my opinion, let's just get rid of this for now. What we're getting right now is we're getting a retest off the top of a candle, right? The wick of a candle, right? Here's the wick, right? And we could look for formations here. I can use a candle formation just to give you, here we go. So we got this one. This is going to be a, what? This would be the equivalent of a 4-hour candle. It's a 4-hour candle, another 4-hour candle, right? I could show you all of these. So if I take the wick is going to be the highest resistance area, right? There's a lot of resistance at this point, a lot of support at this point, and then a ranging market is just taking place here. Okay, so if I take this, drag this out, And we're right back here again. See this nice doji forming. Okay, we got this here, right? We're getting rejections. It looks like we're getting rejections off of this. We have a support level down here and another 4-hour candle. Okay, so we can take that right there and just say, okay, there's support. Okay, and it's inside of this resistance. Okay, and this ranging price below it, because this 4-hour candle here is the same as this range that took place. It's all of this, equal to the 4-hour candle. So what I'm seeing here is that we're sitting on top of a support level that was a previous resistance. All right, so we can get rid of this one, and let's just get rid of this one. That's fine. And what we're looking at here is a retest. This is the retest area of current price. And if you're a price action trader where you want to get into looking at fair value gaps and so on, you can see that this move down to the retest, it was sudden and fast on a 15-minute chart. So it created a fair value gap here. Sorry, we can just pull it right here. So you're getting a retest that needs to recover this fair value gap, essentially, right? If you end up breaking above this and getting above these support levels, you got support levels here, right? No resistance, no resistance. I'm looking at areas where I'm trying to find support and resistance levels. And you have a resistance level right there, okay? So the fair value gap is here. I could draw that out for you guys. Okay, we got a little fair value gap here. Okay, fair value gap is right there. We need to clear out this fair value gap. So it's got to close it out. It needs to get above this resistance here and above this resistance here. And at this point, only after this point, okay, will we then be in long market. So you could actually use this, right? Let's say for your, as long as this closes out, you can use this as a stop loss, you could say. And I don't know, price seems to be moving at about a 1% interval per move. 1.2, 1.5 seems to be moving that far. So if we take this out, just move it like let's say 1.12. Let's kind of do that, right? So we have an average move on price that's supposed to bring us back up to like just about $95,000. So what I'm getting at is, as long as we see proper reactions here and the clear out of this fair value gap, then we should start to see long moves again for another, I don't know, however many $1,000 this is, whatever it is. Let's see. Clear out the fair value gap and move about, there we go. What is 193? Nope, sorry. It's another 2% from that point. Okay. So that being said, I feel like we're in a retest structure, but I need to see further price action taking place. You could drill down to a smaller time frame and really see what's going on. But we are currently within the body of this 4-hour candle. Now you can take this higher, and you can go look at a 16-hour candle if you like. And we're still within the body of this 16-hour candle. But this 16-hour candle has, remember, it's got support here, right? And it's already above resistance here, right? We're already just kind of breaking through that area. So no matter which way you look at it, we're inside of a retest, just below a fair value gap. It's the only fair value gap that I see that was not tested properly and needs to be reclaimed. Also, when using this nice little indicator that I've created, let's see, from the open, needs to go through here. And this level of liquidity needs to be reclaimed while the ribbon is in an uptrend, and it's not quite there yet, right? So price is going to pull down a little bit, and then it's going to reclaim this level. Okay, so there's my little 10-minute take on Bitcoin price action. Hope you guys like that one, and I'll do more of these. I like doing these when price is in a price discovery area, and this is just a little method you guys can use for how to trade price discovery. Let price break previous highs over and over again, but wait for the retest before you start getting into other positions. You don't want to just enter just because price broke a previous high. You don't want to do that, right? For example, here, price breaks the high immediately. What does it do? It retests, right? Price breaks a previous high right here, right? What does it do? Comes down, retests again, breaks this high, retests again, and we're doing the same thing over and over again. Break and retest is what we've got going on. So watch for volume, watch for order placement, look for people's average stop loss, like, the average trader's stop loss. Stay away from those things and find these fair value gaps in liquidity in the market. Also, this is a very important thing to look for. this pullback to retest. You want to find these previous ranges in the downtrend. All right, peeps. So enjoy the next session coming up over at the coffee shop. Hope you guys enjoy the indicators that are being released. And if you would like to get your hands on this one, the kill zone, just send a message. There's, look inside my scripts. You'll be able to find it. All right, peace.